Today, we're going to be talking about something that will transform your finances: money mindset. Whether it's building your wealth, getting out of debt, or just controlling your finances, it all starts with money mindset. Now, my name is Manda. I am the mortgage coach. I combine mortgage advice with financial coaching. So let's get into it. What is money mindset? Now, money mindset is a set of beliefs and attitudes towards money. Think of it as a lens through which you view your finances. So, for example, if you believe money is hard to come by, that is your belief, and you will struggle with finance. If you believe there's an abundance with money, then again, you will open to it, but maybe you'll spend it like there's no tomorrow. So money mindset really does make a difference. The reason why I'm talking about this today is people's attitude to money really can make a difference between whenever they'd buy a property or whether they'd buy it to rent it or whether they'd buy it to live. It really does make a difference. It's the foundation of why people do things. When, for example, I'm talking about a mortgage and I'm saying to someone, do you want to have it fixed? As in the interest rate will be the same every single month on month for the length of the deal? Or do you want it on variable? Or do you want it on a tracker, which means both of those last two, it can actually move. Now, depending on your tolerance of risk will depend on how you answer me. When I say to you, do you want to, I've had clients that say, you know what, max me out. I want to be able to pay as much as I can per month. I want to be mortgage free in 10 years. And then you've got others that are like, push the term to 30 years. I want to pay minimum because I've got other things I want to spend my money on. So it really, really makes a huge difference to what kind of mortgage client you'll be. So I'd like you to put in the chat. At the end of the day, there are two extremes. There's the scarcity mindset and then there's the abundancy mindset. Now, the scarcity mindset is you never feel you've got enough. So some people may not even get a mortgage in the first place because they think it's just too much debt. They'll never have enough money to pay it off. Other people are like, let's borrow, and never pay it off. I mean, there's a lot of people on interest only mortgages and they never intend to pay it off because, there's always enough money. There's always enough money. So what would you say that you are? Is it scarcity or is it abundance? I'd be interested to know. And would you be able to give examples of where and what you've actually done in order to say whether you have a scarcity mindset or abundancy mindset? At the end of the day, not only can it determine, obviously I talk about mortgages a lot, determine what kind of mortgage you get, whether you end up renting. I know one client, they stayed renting, and when they did get some money, they actually bought a buy to let and they rented it out and they carried on renting their property. Some people carry on living with their parents and rent out a property. Some people don't rent at all, which I never actually did. I literally went from living with my parents to buying my first property, and I never really rented. I did while I was at uni, like halls of residence, that kind of thing, but I never actually, rented privately. So that can make a big difference as well, all in your mindset and what you feel that you should be doing. But it's really important. It also can determine your career path. So, for example, I did have the 9 to 5 as an accountant for nearly 20 years. So that is, a certain mindset. But then, afterwards, I got the entrepreneurial mindset. So, yes, I do mortgage advice, but I also do financial coaching. I do workshops, I do online courses. I've got a Get Mortgage Ready membership that I also do. And of course, I've got this YouTube channel. So, I'm always thinking of different ideas and different incomes, and obviously I've got my rental property as well, which I've mentioned in the past. But I'm always thinking, right, I want at least 7 streams of income, when other people, they literally just want to work in a 9 to 5 and do that all day, you know, till it's time for retirement and then retire. Some they'll do their 9 to 5, but they'll have a side hustle. Some they'll do to 9 to 5 and they'll have an investment property. Some people like myself couldn't imagine going back to a 9 to 5. So it really, really does depend on the type of person you are. But I'd love to know what type of person you are, and yeah, and what kind of videos you'd like to do. If you enjoyed this video, would you like more videos around this, or do you prefer the mortgage educational videos? Please let me know. As per usual, really appreciate your support. If you could subscribe, if you could share the video, if there's anybody that you think would be interested in learning more about any of the videos on there, it's always worth sharing. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.